Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Malation. Now today I'm going to be doing a little analysis on this power chart comparing the GT and Super characters that I found on the Facebook page for Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of a fan-made chart, and I apologize up front about the image quality. I looked for about an hour, and this is literally the best image quality I could find of this. So I apologize about the quality. I really can't do anything about it, but I thought this would be a pretty fun video to take a look at. This is going off of the statements by Akira Toriyama where he, a couple years back, if he still even remembers this or even agrees with that still, it's when he put, on a scale of 10, Goku was a 6, Beerus was a 10, and Whis was a 15. And Mike from Laughing Stock Media shared this with me, so I'm going to do a little video on it. So Beerus is a 10, remember, Goku is a 6, and Whis is a 15 on a scale of 10. Those are the power differences between those three characters. But base Goku we have at a 0.000005. That's a pretty low number. Definitely. Then we have Super Saiyan Goku, the multiplier 50. Then, the multiplier of 100. It would put Super Saiyan 2 Goku at a 0.00005. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you multiply Super Saiyan 2, and then put an 8 times multiplier on top of that, so you get 0.0002, and after that we have base Gogeta at a 0.001. Now this is where things get a little bit weird to me, and this is really the first time I'm getting down to analyzing this thing. What's weird to me is that Vegito, Goku, and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta's only his base, but Super Saiyan 4, Goku and Vegeta are a 0.002, and Beerus is a 10, remember. That's way too low, and regardless to whether or not you think a god being is stronger than Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4, I think we can all agree that those characters are nowhere near that weak compared to them, I would say. The base Vegito thing, I don't think they're anywhere near Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4. I said it before. I'm going to do a video analyzing that little thing, because what was in the GT Perfect Files, I believe, is it was Vegito was as strong as Goku and Vegeta, or stronger. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing it, and I'm probably not even 100% accurate with that statement, but that's pretty much where that's coming from. Then after that, we have Super Gogeta, which is apparently stronger than Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4, which makes really no sense, honestly. Going up, we have Super Vegito at a 0.1 and Super Saiyan 2 Gogeta at a 0.1 as well. Basically saying that Super Saiyan 1 Vegito is twice as strong as pretty much regular Super Saiyan Vegito, which I don't know if Vegito's twice as strong as Gogeta. I wouldn't go that far. Moving up, we have Super Saiyan 2 Vegito at a 0.2 here. 0.2. Good multipliers. Very accurate. Again, Super Saiyan 3 Vegito here. But Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta sneaking in on the side there. He's oddly placed up there at a 0.4. And Vegito's a 0.8 as a Super Saiyan 3. I know that, they're not supposed to be able to beat Beerus, but I really couldn't imagine them being that weak compared to him, even if I would make an argument to say they could beat them or not. I really couldn't put them at that much weaker. Honestly, that's kind of crazy in my mind. Omega Shenron's a 1, so Beerus is allegedly 10 times the strength of Omega Shenron. But the thing is that Omega Shenron's a 1, but Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 are a 0.002. Omega Shenron's not that much stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Not in any sense of the matter. Moving on from that, 2, we have nobody at 2 here. Demigra first formed from Xenoverse, which is interesting that they even added that here, would be a 3, so stronger than Omega Shenron, and I'm going to get to that in a second. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a 4, not really that much stronger than Vegito Super Saiyan 3, which I, again, disagree with completely, and I would say Gogeta would be quite a bit stronger than just 4 times Omega Shenron. That's definitely not accurate in my opinion. Again, this is like, a fan-made thing, but I wanted to really analyze it and kind of, break this down a little. Now we're getting to the God stuff. Is Super Saiyan Goku as a God, Super Saiyan God Goku as a 6. Completely accurate to what Toriyama had stated. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Blue, whichever you prefer, are at a 7. That's pretty accurate. You know, he never made a statement on how strong they were, but it didn't seem like they got a whole lot stronger in the resurrection of that film than what he was as a god. That doesn't seem like it's that much stronger, but it is a little bit stronger. So I think a 7's a good spot. And I guess this is supposed to be Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I would think at least at that point that should be able to beat Beerus, but maybe I'm wrong. Again, the whole god thing, I'm going to get into that after the end of this little analysis. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. At a 9, we have Final Form Demigra and Golden Frieza at a 9. Stronger than God Goku. Beerus at a 10, and Whis up here as a 15. See, Akira 6, 10, 15 scale expanded by Mattias Cornero. I think that's how you say the name. So, 15. Again, apologies for the image quality. It's the best image I could possibly find of this. So, let's take a look at this. Now, I'm really looking at this, and I think what it is when they put Vegeta and Goku as Super Saiyan 4, they're just doing the 4,000 times base, which is what the quote-unquote multiplier is from fans for Super Saiyan 4. But the thing is, they are considering Goku's base form being as strong as a Super Saiyan 3. They aren't taking the GT's time skip into consideration with this scale. I think that's what it is. And if they were, by not what I'm saying, guys, but by this person's scale, not from me, this person's scale, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, since they're not applying the boost of the time skip in GT, Gogeta should be way stronger than Beerus, because you would pretty much have to even out what Goku and Vegeta would be in GT here, if that makes sense. Because basically what this is supposed to be is a Battle of God / Boost Saga version of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, without the bonus of their base form being boosted. And I actually don't think Vegeta and Goku are equal. Goku was stronger than Vegeta in GT, considering he didn't really seem to have to power down when he went to go fuse with Vegeta, and he was also super weakened. So Vegeta was weaker than Goku, but Goku did not have to power down to fuse with Vegeta. At least that's what kind of showed me. It didn't really explicitly say it, but it'd be pretty hard to imagine Vegeta being quite as strong as Goku was, considering he wasn't training nearly as much. But Gogeta, pretty much to balance out what the time skip bonus would be, you pretty much multiply their power by 400. So 4 times 4, I have my phone right here as a calculator, so I don't have to pop it up on screen and make it look awkward. 4 times 400, you can do this too if you don't believe me, would be 1600. I actually didn't need a calculator for that. 1600 compared to Beerus's 10. Even if I think, and I've said this before, after the stuff that's happened with Super, I think that Omega Shenron, so far, Super can obviously change things and mess things up. So far, I used to be on the side of GT overall for characters. I think that since Goku and Beerus were shaking the universe and stuff like that, and they were dissipating a lot of the celestial objects, even though it was due to the vibrations and their attacks necessarily weren't destroying the universe, I feel like if they did pull off their strongest attack, and again, it's just a feeling, it's not really a factual thing, I feel like that would be stronger than Omega Shenron's strongest attack, which was the negative Karma Ball. Gogeta, considering how much stronger he was than Omega, I would still say has a chance of being stronger than Beerus and Whis. We didn't see enough of a Gogeta to really make a good assessment, and I think it would be a little silly for someone to say that, oh, it's obvious that Beerus could beat him, because we don't really know what Gogeta can do. And I guess it'd be silly to say, well, if Gogeta could absolutely beat him, because, well, we don't know what Beerus can do. It's a pick-me-up on both sides. I did a video a long time ago saying that Gogeta was the strongest character in the series, and I have evidence to display it. That was before Dragon Ball Super. I still think that video has a bit of precedence. I'll link it at the end of this video so you can check it out. And it's in the description. It's an old video compared to today, but it still has some precedence. Demigra, again, these two forms, I think that Demigra should actually be weaker than the gods at this time. I'm going to do a video on how strong Demigra is, but it's actually funny that he actually might not. It depends how strong you guys think that because in Xenoverse what happened was Demigra was a little bit shocked when he saw that Goku had become a god. He's like, what? You were a Super Saiyan God, and Goku couldn't beat Founded Form Demigra as a Super Saiyan 3 with the God Essence. We don't know how strong that would be. Maybe it'd even still be weaker than Super Saiyan God Goku, because Xenoverse kind of takes that whole God thing in a different context. They don't follow the rules of Toriyama, what he built upon. You know, they weren't aware of what was happening in Resurrection F. They didn't know all that stuff was happening. In their mind, it pretty much looked like Super Saiyan God Goku would have been weaker than a Super Saiyan 3 Goku with God Essence, so maybe he would be a 9 on this scale, Demigra, Final Form. But it's hard to say, because, yeah, look at it in the direction of developers. But quite honestly, not a lot of people care about these two characters, so I'm not really, Demigro, so I'm not really going to go on for too long. But let's go back to here and actually do a little bit of the math. By this person's scale, again, like I said. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, a 0.002. So we'll multiply that by 400 again to give it the boost for GT's time skip. So 0.002 times 400. That would give us a 0.8. So I guess still would be quite a bit weaker than... it's actually a lot smaller of a number than I thought. I guess I could have moved the decimal point in my head. It's been a while since I took in math class. But 0.008. That would be what it is. That's pretty crazy to think that it'd be that. I actually thought the number would actually equate to something a lot larger. I guess I'm terrible at math. But that would be equal to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would be equal to GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. I guess you could probably make an argument for that. But I don't know. I don't think they should be that weak, regardless of the fact if they're weaker than the gods or not. I don't think they should be that weak, in my opinion. But again, it's really hard to say because Supers still, we're at the Resurrection F arc. Frieza hasn't even fought Goku yet. So we are missing quite a bit of things. But I just think it's kind of funny that they have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito here. That's kind of funny in my opinion. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? That's my little analysis of this little, fan-made thing again for the third time. Apologies about the image quality. If I could have fixed it, I most certainly would. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think of this? Give me your thoughts down below. Do you agree with what I said, even though I really didn't say anything? I mean, I think that, again, I think Gogeta is the safest bet for the only character. Right now, again, please don't roast me or put me on a stake and burn me to a crisp, but I say, at this current time in Super, with the evidence that we have, I just think that Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 here is the only character that could take on Beerus based off of current evidence. But that's just for me to imagine how strong Gogeta will be, because we don't know how strong Gogeta is. We don't know how strong God Goku is necessarily, or Beerus, because they very selectively showed feats. And yeah, well, I hope I know I was kind of all over the place, guys, and I hope it wasn't too confusing at points. I tried to not be super confusing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you later.